Okay. Whoops. An episode of person with Crystal Meth downtown area. So anyway, a woman approached me a couple of days ago, asked me a interesting question. Knows me and said, Charles, why are you so much against Crystal Meth? And I said, well, you know, just meth heads, and you're really, really going hard against them. So I said, yeah. So I said, it just, I can't stand them. And Charles, why are you so much against them? Then she asked me 3 times. Because she knows that I'm a person that always fought for people with mental illness. For an example, it's because of me that prisoners are no longer forced to walk home from St. John, Shediac, or the female from Miramichi. I lobbied hard against it. We got to change. But a lot of them deserves to walk. But people will say the same thing. If I go to jail, they say, you deserve, Charles, to go to jail. Anyway, you deserve to walk. Jail and walk. So she left, and then I started thinking about it. Why am I so much against people on Crystal Meth? So she got me thinking. And for a person to get me thinking, the issue is pretty. So, as you know, with these videos from my 7 fans, I could go all over the place. I decided to mark down why I despise meth heads and why I'm so much campaigning Dominic Carty, which I don't believe the conservative are going to push to educate our kids in school. I think they're just going to say drugs. It's like Dr. Sarah Davidson, so-called doctor, talking to a reporter. All they mention is addiction issue. Addiction. They never mention Crystal Meth. The issue of the tent. Okay, Charles, focus. I'm going to give you the reason why it affected me on this issue. It's like one person told me a few years ago, it's not all bad people that's on meth that's are bad. But you, Charles, you're right in the middle of it. You're right downtown, and you see it. You see it firsthand, and that's the problem. Okay, now, we're going to start. Number 1, where I live, there was a woman living above me, and she had nice flowers outside, quiet girl, but she was on Crystal Meth, but she was quiet. And next thing you know, she got evicted. Make a long story short, never flushed the toilet for 3 months. 5 flower plants in the bathtub. The sink in the washroom was broken in half. Garbage was piled up till the ceiling. 5 fly catchers, 5 fly catchers off the ceiling in February, and marking on the wall. Okay, so that there showed me you're on meth. You don't give a damn for nothing. There's a dumpster right outside, but no, choose just don't give a damn. Then I saw in the media and people on Crystal Meth saying we want to live in a tent because we don't want people with authority to tell us what to do. And that includes landlord. They don't go by rules. They don't want to go by rules. So therefore, you can't live inside a building because you don't go by rules. And then downtown Fredericton always been clean. Then I start to notice trash all around. Trash. And we have one guy, Gaston, hired by downtown Fredericton. But he has to put these posters, whatever you call it, what's that word? Anyway, all across town, and that takes a lot of time. And plus, it's different trash now. There's needles, there's all kinds of stuff, and I got to be very careful. You need professional to clean that. The outside city workers, they have the equipment, and they're the one that should clean it. Okay, but they leave trash. That's one reason. They leave trash everywhere they go. It's total destruction. Learning Center. They opened a learning center, Phoenix Learning Center, right across the Delta. Next thing you know, I go, what? In that area? I said to myself, what's going on here? Of course, it started. They were pissing, shitting all around the area in the neighborhood. The hedges across the street, you don't expect them to go all around. They went right through it. You can look at it right now. It's still destroyed. They put a big hole in it. And then they went on the attack across the street. They had people drop over clothes. They threw it on the river. And total destruction. And thank God the citizen in that area spoke up and said, hey, no more. Poop, shit, all over downtown. I got pictures. Yuck. They just go behind the business. I won't mention no business name. Just go there and shit and piss. They don't give a damn. They don't. There's no respect. There's nothing. There should have been a portable washroom, but they don't give a damn. They just poop and poop all over the place. I never seen nothing like that in my life. Tim Horton, Regent Street. On a nice cold day like this, I love to go at Tim Horton at Regent Street, sit in the corner, and have a nice coffee and relax. Relax. Ha! So you can't do that anymore because the Crystal Meth, the Meth heads have taken over that place. I see it on a Sunday morning after church, a couple with their 2 kids. And next thing you know, 2 Meth heads come out of the washroom, and it's their place. They even had music in there. They're taking over. They had to shut down the dining room. It ruins it for other people. The subway, the same thing. It's right in the area because of Meth heads. They had to shut down the dining room. There's a couple of tables, but they got to keep a close eye on it. Like I said, people drop over clothes. They just throw it all over the place. Just go around downtown. Go around the 2 bridges. You'll see clothes all over the place. And it was so bad behind the government house. Clothes, they were using that as a tent and putting shelters, trees in the tent so they could use it as a tent. That's what they use it for. And at the end, they don't. They just leave it there. The green zone. Look at the green zone. They said, oh, the green zone was there all summer. There was tent right beside the green zone, right beside the art gallery. I was told there was a woman that kept the area clean. Once they left, the cold weather hit. I went there. Total destruction. Needles, trash, total destruction. Thank you very much, Mayor Kate Rogers. They cleaned it yesterday. And, it's terrible. What else? So people got a thing about them. It was cold last winter, so they gave them the gym at the Fredericton High School. Were they grateful? No! They caused $20,000 in damages in the school, the Fredericton High School. Don't appreciate nothing. Everywhere they go, it's just total destruction. It's destruction. That's their main goal. Like somebody told me, it's not Mark here, just an owner, a business owner, lives not far from here. Next thing you know, somebody came in the back door. Oh, yes, can I help you? Oh, I thought this was the church. I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's not the church. The next morning, his New Balance sneakers were gone. Or look at the Joan Kingston, where she has to educate herself on the issue of crystal meth. Oh, we're going to let them put a tents beside the medical clinic. They took over. Seniors couldn't even go there. They were scared.